Hello!
And welcome
to Nightmare Nation,
the paranormal-themed podcast where we talk about haunted places around the world.
And scary things.
And demons.
And ghosts.
And cults.
And seances.
And witches.
And you just said cults, and I was going to say that, and I can't do that.
Don't do that.
So that lasted long.
Aliens.
Yeah.
UFOs.
Uh-huh.
Unexplained
witches.
Things.
Ouija boards.
Ouija board.
Ouija board.
Haunted hotels.
Haunted hotels.
You guys.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for, the best episode yet.
Anna and I. Oh, hi. I'm Annie, by the way.
Hey, I'm Anna.
Dude,
That's
record time.
me.
Anna and I are, usual fashion, sitting on the floor because
we will always be sitting on the floor when we record now.
Yeah, also, I'm getting rid of the horrible blue desk that we normally had this.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna sit on the floor.
I thought you were keeping it.
I thought about it. I think we're gonna get rid of it. There's a high likelihood it has lead paint, so I think we're just gonna trash it.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, I was like, well, maybe we can sand the paint off and paint it white or something more appealing. And I'm like,
but not if it's lead paint.
Well, we're not sure if it has lead paint or not. I was like,
yeah.
Okay, well, maybe we'll just get rid of it.
We can just record in your closet and shove the microphone in your hamper again.
Yeah, that worked last time.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, Anna and I are once again on the floor because we are in the Thayer Hotel.
The Thayer Hotel.
In Annandale, Minnesota. And there's
fucking here, guys.
Not really a desk, so we have this clamped to our snack station at the moment. The microphone, I mean.
It is on the base because there was literally nowhere else in this room that this microphone would fit.
So Anna and I are just here sweating on the floor together.
Yeah.
Because it's hot in here.
Yeah, so we do have a little cute shelf underneath the TV stand. Well, it's not a stand. The TV is mounted.
The TV mount.
And there's a cute little stand underneath it, and I tested it. I was like, oh, maybe we could do this, and it's a little wobbly, and I don't think it would hold it.
Let's not break anything. This is an old place.
Yeah, and I didn't want to stand while podcasting either, so that's just fucking dumb.
Terrible.
Yes.
God, we've never done that. Let's hope we never have to.
Never will I do that.
No, I want to be able to sit and sip on my beverage. I don't want to be standing.
Annie's idea was just to lay in bed.
Just lay the microphone down horizontally.
Yeah, I mean, we could have held it and then just laid there and enjoyed the beautiful ceiling that we have.
It'd be like pillow talk, but talking about horrible things.
Exactly. It's perfect.
So
we have a lot of flowers everywhere in here.
Yep, there's a lot of wallpaper.
It's wallpaper galore.
Ceiling paper.
Flowers just threw up on the walls and the bed.
Flower vomit.
Yep.
Our little bedspread. Flowers.
Chair in the corner has flowers. Wallpaper, flowers, pictures are flowers.
Does the bathtub have...
No, it's just blue.
Okay.
We also have a nice vase in front of us filled with potpourri.
Uh-huh.
And some little yarn balls.
Potpourri?
Potpourri. We have a, 1/4-inch space on our door, too, to the top of the frame of the door.
The door is at, a 7-degree angle from one end to the other of the doorway. It's
someone could just, sneak a little portable camera in here and see what we're up to.
So look at the bottom. The left side is lifted
down.
Up. But, so the left side is up and the right side is down. And then up there it's...
I think it's just uneven.
I think they just installed it improperly.
Yep.
But I love it.
It's so great.
So, friends.
So we're here. We have a snack table. If you didn't see our Instagram and Facebook,
it's literally enough food for 14 people, and it's for the two of us for tonight. And we're still gonna eat dinner.
Yeah, we are.
I don't.
We're gonna be up till 2:00 in the morning,
snacking,
watching
feeding
scary
my food
movies
baby with spicy chips.
Yeah.
So I think we're also probably going to watch a horror movie tonight, so we will let you know what we end up watching. And
hell yeah.
Did you know Spiral came out today? The new Saw movie?
No, I didn't know that came out today.
I'm pretty sure it was today. I think Anders and I are going to go see it next week.
Well, what the hell?
What are you doing on Tuesday?
Coming with you.
Do you want to come watch Spiral?
Yep.
Okay, because it's $5 movies.
Oh, nice.
At Marcus Theater.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell Ben, because he asked me about it, last week, I think it was. He was like, do you know anything about Spiral? I was like, I don't think so. He's like, yeah, it's a spinoff of Saw. I was like, oh, wait, yeah. Annie told me about it. I was like, we need to go see it.
As far as I can tell, it's got decent reviews so far.
Yeah.
So let's go watch it.
I haven't been to a movie theater in 5 years.
I know. We can get popcorn.
Oh,
and
my
they have
God.
a bar.
Literally, movie theater popcorn is the best popcorn
It's so bad
in the
for you,
world.
but it's the best.
I don't care. It just tastes so good. And it's the only popcorn that I can eat the day later.
Yeah, it's good for like a couple days.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So, friends,
we're here at the Thayer.
The amazing Thayer Hotel. Let's give you some additional details about it.
We're going to talk about the Thayer at the Thayer while we're sleeping overnight at the Thayer.
Yeah. It's like 3 layers
Thayer
of Thayer.
on top of Thayer on top of Thayer. Say that 3 times fast.
It's the triple layers of Thayer. Yes. So, let's talk about the first layer.
Let's layer it.
Layer number 1. So, my sources were thethayer.com/story.
Oh.
All of it. One source. So.
Did you do this story?
You know, it might be verbatim. So Anna and I got really excited because we came into the hotel room and there's this handy like booklet that has information about like their happy hour deals and the Wi-Fi password and all that stuff. And then there's this amazing section that's like the history of the Thayer Hotel, and then a single page dedicated entirely to the paranormal and haunting things that people have reported from the hotel.
Uh-huh.
By the way, have we mentioned we're staying in the most haunted room?
Yeah, we are.
That was Anna's idea. She booked it.
Fuck
so
yeah.
Here we are.
I'm not going to stay in some bullshit non-haunted room.
No, we're in the most haunted room.
Here.
So, yeah, there's literally like a page dedicated to the hauntings of the Thayer Hotel in the pamphlet itself, which is super cool. So we'll have to see if any of the stories in there differ from what you found online, but...
No, they're all pretty much the same.
Okay.
I already read mine.
Okay, so if... Yes.
I'm just gonna...
Mine, it's literally... You can follow along. It's literally verbatim. Should I just read this? Give me that. I'm just gonna read it.
Yeah.
It's literally the same. All right.
Thank you,
You know what? I'm just going to read the booklet because apparently my copy-paste job came directly from what they used to make this pamphlet. So, here we go. The history of the Thayer. The history...
Whoa, we're going back some ages. We're going to be fancy tonight.
I mean, this place is old as shit.
It's fucking old.
Okay.
See this room we're in?
The history of the Thayer begins with a fire in 1894, which burned down the Thayer's predecessor, the Charles Hotel, which was also known as the Annandale House. So again, we're in Annandale, Minnesota. Previously, there was a hotel which burned down. Major fires seem to be a theme for every place we talk about. I was just going to
say that. It's like National Historic Registered Places.
Yep.
Fires, rebuild, restoration, ghosts.
Yep. Pretty much in that order, almost everywhere.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so the closest help at the end of the 1800s was Maple Lake's fire department. So Annandale did not have its own fire department. So by the time that they actually got there and the fire was controlled and put out, several buildings in the downtown area of Annandale were lost. 1 year after the fire, in 1895, the hotel was rebuilt. So this place is literally like 130 years old. It's pretty cool.
I was going to say, you can tell by like the floor too.
Yeah.
It's very not even.
Yep. It's all creaky and the door not being aligned. You can tell it's old. Okay. So the hotel was rebuilt through funding from both the Sioux Railroad Company as well as Albert Augustus Gus Thayer. So, the newly built hotel was named the Thayer Hotel, but was still known to many in the area as the Annandale House. The Thayer Hotel is a prime example of the common large wood frame hotels built in the Wright County area at the turn of the 20th century. The Thayer was unique to other hotels in the area with its full front veranda, which we saw today. Yeah, it's so cute. I love it.
But we can't get out there. It's all closed off and stuff.
Yeah, it's a fire exit.
Super cute. No, that's the back. That's the stairs in the front.
Oh, yeah.
Is the
veranda. Yes, the front one. Correct.
Little porch thing.
We also can't get there.
No.
But yeah.
They're closed off.
Yes. It probably would collapse under human weight, let's be real. It's actually the only hotel of this kind left from Annandale to survive history, so it's very unique. Which is probably why it's on the National Register of Historic Places.
Uh-huh.
The Thayer Hotel operated as a railroad hotel, boasting 22 guest rooms. While the restaurant and lounge were quite extravagant for the time, each guest room was quite small, providing enough space for a bed and, in some cases, a dresser. I can confirm this is true. It is quite small. It's literally a bed.
I'm pretty sure my room at home is bigger than this.
It's a bed, and then there's the bathroom.
Yes,
like, that's literally...
It's
and our snack table. I mean, snack table.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, to be fair, at a hotel, you know,
what
you're
else do
just
you need?
Sleeping.
Yeah.
So
I know,
need
some of those hotel
space.
rooms that are like $400 a night because it's like a freaking suite with like a couch and a coffee table and shit. I'm like, what?
It's ridiculous.
Unless you're staying there for like a month or like having like 15 people over. I mean, this room literally is big enough for like the two of us and no one else. It's pretty small.
I mean, I'm used to a king bed, and so this is a queen? Full? Queen size. Private bathroom.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So, small room. Carolyn Thayer, who was Gus's wife, served, at the time, this is so great, an extravagant beef and oyster stew at the restaurant, which was $2.50.
That sounds fucking disgusting.
Why would you want beef and oysters to get...
Why
Sorry,
do you
Carolyn.
want oysters in a stew? Seafood in a soup or a stew just weirds me out.
I mean, if it's a seafood stew, sure, but like beef and oysters together?
No.
That's so weird. Does Carolyn
separate.
haunt this room?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't
like,
think
if
it's
she's
this
going to
one.
hear our comments and get pissed.
Sorry, Carolyn.
Sorry, Carolyn, I'm sure your stew was delicious.
No, I don't think it's this one.
So the stew was shipped daily over the railroad from the east. It was considered...
So they didn't even make it themselves?
I guess not. It was considered very expensive and somewhat a luxury.
Well, I was going to say back then oysters probably
Yeah, it would have been apparently a $65 meal today.
Fucking balls.
Yep. The Thayer Hotel was more technologically advanced than most buildings at the time in the Annandale area, and it was the first building to have gas lights and then electricity, which came in 1905.
Oh,
so.
we got that electricity
It was
kind of.
top-notch. Yeah, we got a few lights.
Some lights.
Stuff. We have Wi-Fi.
We got that Wi-Fi. But there are no overhead lights, and it literally took us like 10 minutes to find the switch for the bathroom.
Yep.
We thought we were going to have to use the bathroom in the dark.
I literally was planning on taking a bath in the dark tonight with Anna, with a glass of wine, just in the freaking darkness. All right, so during its heydays, the Thayer attracted many visitors, even notorious ones such as, guess who?
Al Capone! Yes! I read that on one of the websites, and I was freaking out. I was like, seriously? Al Capone is in Minnesota?
This dude,
like, what?
I'm telling you, I don't really even know what he did as like a crime
He's
boss.
a mobster.
Well, I know, but like what specifically he did, I don't really even
probably
know.
killed everyone.
All I know is he fucking went everywhere.
Yeah.
In the entire goddamn country. He just fucking bopped around from state to state. He stayed at the Thayer Hotel.
I know, like...
Do you think he stayed in this room?
Maybe. That'd be fucking
That'd
sweet.
be the shit.
Dude, if we, like, see him tonight...
Oh my god.
I would shit my pants.
No, he haunts Eastern State Penn. He doesn't haunt this place.
I mean, he's probably just a little hop, skip, and a jump here.
Maybe.
You got the railroad there, and he's probably on his way.
Maybe.
But, like, literally out of all the places in Minnesota,
how random.
fucking Annandale, it's a tiny
small
little town. Like, it's literally the one road that goes through town, and that's Annandale.
I mean, we literally drove in. I'm like, oh, this is
here
town.
Here we go.
It's town. There it is. I know.
So...
I wonder if there's like a ghost railroad network where ghosts...
There probably is.
Where
They just...
freaking Al Capone can just take a train to any freaking
Where do I
state.
want to haunt today?
I think I feel like heading over to Eastern State Penn. Or maybe I'll be in random Minnesota. Or maybe I'll be at some hotel in Nevada. Who knows?
Down in California? I don't know.
He's
I
all
don't
over
know how
the
I'm going
place.
to feel today.
He's a well-traveled individual.
Yeah, he is.
It is said that when Capone wasn't able to make it to his island hideout on Bungalow Island on Clearwater Lake...
Where's that?
Like near here, I'm pretty sure.
He had a bungalow in Clearwater Lake?
Yeah, there's a lake in Minnesota called Clearwater Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was like, I'm not crazy. I'm pretty sure that's nearby.
He had a fucking hideout bungalow here?
Yes. So I guess that makes more sense as to why he was in town then. I should have read ahead.
That's so cool.
So when he wasn't able to make it, I don't know what that means, if like it was too like risky or whatever.
It could have been.
He apparently
or, like, people were coming after him.
Yeah, so instead of going to his private bungalow in Minnesota, what the fuck, he would rent out the entire third floor of the Thayer for him and his men.
That's our floor!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, I wonder if he stayed in this room.
Al Capone, come hither.
Come at me, bro.
Please, let's see you.
After the departure of passenger trains to the town of Annandale, the hotel's regular, steady stream of guests came to an end, and the railroad hotel was no longer needed. As time continued on, it became a live-in hotel. So time took a heavy toll on the Thayer as it eventually stood in shambles, a shadow of what it once was. By 1976, the Thayer Hotel sat vacant and was ready for demolition. The floors were warped. Yeah, the floors were warped and uneven with warning signs literally warning its past residents of danger. Ceiling barely kept the elements out, with large holes rotting in places. Many of the townsfolk were ready for the Thayer to be torn down, and some already had plans in place to widen Highway 55 once the building was demolished.
Well, guess what? They didn't do that shit.
They certainly didn't.
Because we're here.
We got stuck in a shit ton of traffic on Highway 55.
Yeah, we did. So. It was a slow go the whole time.
Maybe a widened highway wouldn't have been a bad idea.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't be here.
I know. This hotel's a better idea. So
yeah.
But obviously not everyone wanted the building torn down. So, of course, it was recognized as an important part of Annandale's history. And in a battle to preserve the building, which was led in part by a Mrs. Julia Barkley, the building was put on the National Register of Historic Places in 1978, effectively preserving the historic structure from being destroyed. So being put on the list not only stops it from being moved or demolished, but also ensures that the outside of the building is kept the same, except for the color being the only thing that can be altered. So that's why the veranda is like as old as it is.
And probably why they can't have anybody out there.
Yes.
You just fall because they can't do anything to it.
Yep. So shortly after the building was saved, the former mayor of Annandale, Wally Hoole, with the help... with help from local investors such as Ed Kaz of Kaz Hardware.
Oh, you passed by Kaz Hardware. Kaz, do it.
Do it best. Hardware.
We had to go around in circles because they couldn't find the parking, and there was a car in my spot for parking.
And it was like Kaz Hardware, and then in the middle of those two words was a giant bubble that said, do it best. It was like, Kaz, do it best Hardware.
Do it best Hardware.
So,
that's awesome.
God, it's the Ed Kaz of Kaz Hardware.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
That's so cool.
So... Ed Kaz of Kaz Hardware and others bought the dilapidated building for a grand total of how much?
$5.
$1.
What? Oh my God.
$1.
Holy shit.
The group began renovations to restore the building at a reported cost of $550,000 in the early 80s, which is a lot.
That's a lot.
So the newly renovated hotel and restaurant reopened again in 1985, 90 years after it was first built.
Wow.
The renovation converted the 22-room hotel into a 12-room hotel, each guest room with now its own private bath and historic charm. So I guess at first they had shared baths, which makes sense because they had so many different rooms.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. A shared sauna was built on the third floor.
What?
The sauna was an alternative amenity added as most hotels at the time were offering pools, but there was just not room, obviously.
Well, is there still a fucking sauna here? Because I want to go in the sauna.
Let's go check it out.
I don't think I saw any.
I have no idea.
Doors open to a sauna.
I didn't see a sign for a sauna, and the third floor is like not large, so I would assume if it was still here, we would have seen it.
Dang it.
The building switched hands numerous times from the late 80s until 1993 when the hotel was bought by Sharon Gamble. Gamble took the hotel in a new direction, a direction that wasn't welcomed by all in the town. The first weekend open, she ran a Hawaiian luau in the parking lot. Oh damn.
Yeah. But that parking lot is so little.
I mean, it's pretty small.
Oh.
Which was by all measures a success with a great turnout.
Oh.
The second event was a male exotic dancing group.
Ooh.
The Chippendales.
Hey, they perform like all over.
Yeah, they came to town and performed at the frickin'... That's so freaking hilarious to me.
That's crazy.
That they were here.
They're just everywhere.
That's so funny.
Damn.
You go, Sharon. So other people, of course, protested the event because people are stupid. More conservative townsfolk and Gamble had a clash, which resulted in the end of the Thayer being open to the public for over 20 years.
Holy shit.
So after that, the Thayer was closed to the general public and available only by reservations as a bed and breakfast. Sharon was determined not to let the townspeople determine how she was going to run her business and delve deeply into the paranormal aspect of the Thayer.
See, I think Sharon was the one who had the cats.
Oh,
I think.
Anna got me all excited today because she was like, Annie, the hotel has cats that wander around. I was like, what?
Well, because one of the articles that I read, a guy stayed here as like his own like solo paranormal investigation, and he had one of the cats just chilling in the room with him.
That's so amazing. Yeah. I wish there was cats just wandering around.
I know.
Yeah, that must have been
awesome.
So she basically like encouraged people. She hosted seances. She had people come do tarot card readings and other paranormal events, and that was like her way of getting people excited, which is cool. But then there was a bunch of issues that happened. So there was 2 different water pipe breaks and insurance claims that basically allowed her to put in a reported $1.3 million into further renovations.
Holy shit.
$200,000 of which went into the kitchen equipment alone. So basically she used it to basically do the Victorian era inspired design and help like refurbish some of the older features of the hotel and make it what we're seeing today, which is really cool. So she like spent, I guess, a lot of money on unique and antique decor specific to each individual room.
Well, she fucking did it right because this shit is antique decor, but it's so cute.
It's pretty awesome.
I love it.
It's very old, like Victorian feeling, and it's adorable.
I love it.
Yep. So, in 2011, Sharon became involved in a legal dispute and actually lost the building before passing it on in 2012.
Oh, damn.
Oh, before passing on? Did she die? I don't know if it meant passing the building on or her passing on in 2012.
I don't know.
I'm not totally sure. So, once again, Annandale's most recognized and historic buildings was again empty, looking for someone to bring the Thayer Hotel back to life. So... the Thayer Hotel is what originally brought gourmet chef Robert Krebsbach, I almost said that totally wrong, into the town of Annandale in 1985. Wally Hoole, then owner of the hotel, needed a kitchen chef for the newly reopened and remodeled restaurant, so Robert Krebsbach, God, I'm struggling with that name, got hired as chef, and he held that position for nearly 4 years before moving on to a lead chef position. During these years, Bob established himself as the premier chef in the Annandale area, bringing him a heavy following of clientele wherever he went. Finally, Bob has come home to the Thayer, bringing his wife, 3 sons, and one of his daughters, and a granddaughter with him in this family endeavor.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, so now it's
I was gonna say, their fucking menu looks delicious, and I cannot wait for dinner.
We are recording, and then we're gonna go eat as soon as we're done, and I'm so excited to try the food.
Seriously, we have to get an app.
Yeah, we do.
have to.
We do.
Like, their menu, they have so many different, like, unique things.
And we're gonna go eat after this.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited.
The food
Despite
looks so
all the
amazing.
snacks we've had this afternoon, I'm actually really hungry, so...
I am too.
I'm starving.
We had a really small lunch.
We did.
We went to Panera. We got soup and salad.
We were being healthy.
We were. We needed a nice late lunch so we can fucking binge shit out tonight.
All right. So I purposely did not look up anything about this hotel in terms of the hauntings. And of course, the history doesn't really say anything scary. It's just like, you know, the hotel stuff.
Here it is.
I'm going to be hearing all of this for the first time. And we are literally in apparently the most haunted room. Thanks, Anna, for that.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
I'm excited and scared to hear this.
It's really nothing bad.
Okay.
Which I'm kind of surprised.
The ghosts aren't going to, like, try to assault us?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Okay,
they're all pretty nice ghosts.
Are they, like, feet-tickling ghosts?
No. They're just happy ghosts.
All right, let's hear about it.
Yeah. So my sources are hauntedhouses.com, minnesotanewcountry.com, and ghostville.com, and the Thayer Hotel pamphlet.
I still can't believe they friggin' printed it out in their, like, welcome to the hotel pamphlet. It makes me so happy.
It's so great.
All right, let's go.
So obviously, you heard the history of the building and renovations, and when, was it Sharon?
Yep.
Who bought the building, kind of brought a lot of the paranormal to light, and more haunting tales emerged regarding the Thayer. And these tales have emerged from people who have simply passed through and lodged at the hotel, as well from locals.
Ooh.
Who have stayed at the hotel or have gone down into the restaurant. So some general paranormal activity are lights turn on and off on request from guests, which we have not experienced yet. We've asked them multiple times to do it.
Okay, it was like 3 p.m. Like, we'll try again later tonight when it's like, you know, closer to
an hour.
At least when it's dark out, not like broad daylight.
People hear footsteps moving down the hallway towards them, which, to be fair, I've heard multiple things outside in the hallway
every time a person walks by, Anna's like, wait. I'm like, it's literally a person. Like,
you
walking
never
down
know.
the
We don't
hallway.
have a little peephole for me to check and see.
I mean, that's a good point.
Okay.
It could be a ghost, or it could just be a person. We'll never know.
Yeah. And also many strange sounds and knocks are noticed by people that cannot be explained away, as well as disembodied voices are heard.
I want to hear disembodied voices.
I know, I do too.
I'd pee my pants.
That'd be fucking sweet.
As much as I love this stuff, I've never really experienced anything paranormal, so I'm really scared.
So excited. So there are the entities of Gus and Caroline Thayer.
Aww.
They're still here enjoying
Caroline
their time.
Serving up her beef and oyster stew?
Probably. She's still here just working hard.
Ladling soup out to people.
Yeah. So both are said to be friendly presents and like to visit guests who want to meet them.
Aww.
So that's why I've been encouraging them to come here because I want to meet them.
Let's have a chit-chat.
Yeah, I want to have a little chat with them. Gus can sit in the chair. Caroline can sit right on the bed here.
Great.
And we can just have a back and forth conversation.
We'll offer them some of our
we have
pickle,
snacks
cream
for
cheese,
you.
and Takis snacks.
Caroline and Gus, come here. We have things for you, please.
Do you like spicy food? Probs not, but do you
want
to try it?
We have alcohol if you want
Do you
that
like
too.
Bacardi?
We're here for you.
Great.
So in the Purple Mist room, guests have found pennies that Gus leaves them to find, letting them know that he has been in their rooms.
Oh my god!
So if you have any coins, we should lay them out to see if Gus takes some or if he adds some to our coins.
I think I do have some pennies. I have coins in my wallet.
There we go.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's lay some out.
But it's not the Purple Mist room.
I know, but maybe he'll just work his way in here.
Okay, great.
You never know. Both Gus and Caroline have appeared in front of guests to welcome them. Gus's see-through apparition once appeared at the foot of the couple's bed, raising his hat and welcome.
Oh, hey, buddy.
So I really hope I don't wake up in the middle of the night with someone standing at the end of my bed.
I mean, if he's tipping his hat to you, though, that's slightly less menacing than someone just staring into your soul.
But it's still creepy.
I mean, yeah.
You don't want a guy standing at the end of your bed.
Yeah, you mean my dad when he came into my room to turn off my TV and I woke up and I just about had a heart attack?
Yeah.
I will never forgive him for that. I was so scared. I wanted to die. I just was so terrified.
So Gus, come stand at the end of our bed, please.
Give us a little hat tip.
Want to see you. Yeah. Welcome us to the hotel, please. So the entity of a man in work clothes of a carpenter/handyman is seen.
Ooh.
He is a see-through form and has been seen walking around the floors, going about his business, fixing things in the hotel.
Neat.
There is also the old sea captain, who is sociable and makes his presence known through the aroma of sea.
Why is he in Minnesota? There's no sea anywhere near here.
Maybe the train brought him?
Okay, fair.
For her oyster and beef soup?
Good point.
Because he
possible.
smells like fish/tackle box.
That's disgusting. Ew. Go
But
take a shower.
But he's also known to respond to questions asked by people.
Ooh, what's up, Captain?
So maybe we can get a little response from our little old captain tonight.
If we smell like rotten fish smells,
we know he's here. So there are also 3 female prostitutes who are working hard at the hotel.
Working hard?
So they are typically seen on each floor outside on the porch, the front veranda area. They're seen out there.
Let's leave our room tonight and go look for them.
We can't leave past 10 though because they lock the doors.
We won't leave the building. We'll leave our room and walk out down the hallway.
See, we can go down to floor 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is why I brought my makeup.
Okay.
Because they like to rifle through makeup bags, purses, and suitcases of female guests. And they also enjoy moving things around the rooms, and keys are their favorite.
Is this the prostitutes?
So, yeah.
Oh, bitches.
Hide your keys. We need to, sleep with our room key, because I'm not paying a $10 fee if they're going to fucking steal my goddamn room key.
That's hilarious.
So I brought makeup. I put it in my makeup bag, and I have it sitting on the bathroom sink.
Okay.
To see if anything happens, if anything gets moved, pulled out, whatever it may be.
Okay. I'll put up my car keys. We'll see. Yeah, okay.
See if anything gets moved out.
Oh my god, I love that.
I know. Then there are the apparitions of 3 kitties.
Oh, my little fuzzy.
I know! We gotta see a little babe.
Our little fuzzy kitty ghost.
Yeah, so guests have seen the cats just doing their thing, wandering around the halls. Oh. And some guests have even experienced them in their rooms.
I want a ghost cat.
Right?
More than anything in this world.
There's a little baby coming up to you to cuddle at night.
Hearing a little purr next to your face.
So hauntworld.com wrote about the Thayer Hotel. This was a man that I was talking about earlier who had the cat stay in the room with him.
Okay.
So he visited.
Paranormal investigator?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So he visited. He was very new to paranormal investigation, didn't have any equipment or anything. So just kind of his things that he experienced. So he decided to do his solo investigation at the hotel, and when he first entered the room and turned on the lights, they all started to flicker, like what I thought you did.
Uh-huh. Except it was just turning on the light switch.
So that's supposedly the way that ghosts say hello at the hotel.
Okay.
Then he decided to do an EVP session. And while he was doing it, he was staying in room 304, which is just like over there, right next to us.
Right next to us.
And he heard a male's voice say, meh.
Meh.
Just meh.
Meh.
I don't know what question he asked or what it was. It was just meh.
How's the bedspread? Meh.
Meh.
How was your dinner tonight? Meh.
So he just didn't have much to say.
Of all the things.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
So nothing happened for some time, and he tried to stay up to, like, try and experience something, talk to the ghost, whatever it may be, but he obviously eventually fell asleep. Then he was woken up by the sound of a woman's voice. He said that it was high-pitched, and it was not the owner. Then, again, during the night, his computer turned on by itself, even though it was in hibernation mode, and you have to hold the button to turn it back on.
Dude.
So he was just experiencing all sorts of little...
That's going to be us things. Tonight. Little, like, random baby things.
Yeah, so we have to put your computer in hibernation.
And see if it turns on. Okay, I have to tell you, so for a while, Anders and I legit thought that our TV was haunted because... So we got this new TV, and it was an open box unit. So it used to be a display. And so we were, like, wondering if there's some weird sort of, like, display, like, cycle where it would, like, turn on after a certain period of time. Because for a while, like, every morning we would come down, like, from our bedroom and come downstairs and the TV would be on. And we're like, what the hell? We turn it off. And, like, one time Anders came down, like, he went downstairs really late for some reason to, like, grab, because he forgot, like, his Kindle or something downstairs. So he went down super late. And the freaking TV was just, like, on by itself. We're like, what the hell?
Is going on?
And we kept, like, checking the settings. And there was, like, nothing that we could see that would have been, like, causing the TV to turn on. And, like, every morning we would come downstairs and it would be on. And we were like, what in the hell? And we eventually had to do, like, some sort of reset of some sort of power cycle setting. And eventually it fixed itself. But for a couple of weeks, we're like, our TV is fucking haunted. It, like, randomly turns on by itself.
That's
like,
awesome.
Or we'd, like, leave the room and come back and it'd just be on. We're like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was probably on, like, demo mode or something for it to turn on automatically.
Yeah, and we, like, tried to find those settings and it didn't, like, we couldn't find anything that indicated anything was on.
Yeah.
But after we, like, reset a bunch of stuff, then it fixed itself. So
that's so weird.
It was weird.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is from the Thayer Hotel
pamphlet.
Little pamphlet we have.
Yes.
So, when our family reopened the Thayer, every one of us had heard the stories about the Thayer being haunted. Some of us even experienced some strange things ourselves while working in the building previously. The Thayer has appeared in several published books that highlight haunted locations.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
While it was running as a bed and breakfast, the previous owner, Sharon Gamble, highly promoted the building as haunted, home to many restless spirits. Sharon herself offered tarot card readings and other paranormal activities for those who were fascinated in the unexplained. Long before Sharon became part of the Thayer's history, though, the rumors of ghostly activity in the Thayer had persisted. When first opening the Thayer, we decided, however, as a family, not to discuss or push the haunted aspect of the Thayer.
Boo!
I know, right? Some of us didn't even want to bring it up while in the building. We thought if we ignored it, hopefully the topic wouldn't come up. Hopefully strange things wouldn't happen to us.
Oh, I bet they were wrong.
I know. And it was funny because I read an article or like a review or something where someone asked like a worker if the hotel was actually haunted, and they would say, no, it's not.
Oh.
So it makes sense now, knowing that they didn't want to try and say.
You can't hide the truth.
You can't. And after I read that, I was like, that's really weird, because when I booked this room, literally in their description of the room, it says it's like a haunted room or whatever, and if you're into paranormal, like,
stay here
because this is the most haunted room.
They must have changed their minds.
I'm thinking so. So our hopes were only that. We were in the Thayer for about a month before we were able to open up to the public, cleaning away cobwebs and dust, setting up tables, bringing in furniture and equipment, lots of work that needed to be done to restore it since it sat empty for several years. In that time, none of us can say we saw a ghost, but we would all hear things, experience things, and most of us within the first week here.
Wow.
Doors would shut on us, things would go missing. While repairing one of the doors on the second floor, we had to remove the trim. The next day, when we went to put the door back together, the trim board was nowhere to be found, until months later when it inexplicably turned up in the basement.
What?
Right?
Just like migrated to the basement. Okay, all right.
We were constantly finding pennies around the building. Of all the things that would happen, though, the eeriest have always been the noises. The noises continue to happen. Keys jingling in the hallway, whistling, footsteps from the floor above when we know no one is upstairs, and the sound of running footsteps at times even.
Fuck that.
Mm-hmm. Glasses and other objects will sometimes fall off the shelves, and in some cases, some of us have even heard voices. In one such case, a repair person was working on the staircase fixing a loose post on the landing. While he was working on it, he swore he heard what sounded like a girl talking to him from the floor above, but he couldn't quite make out what she was saying. So he had assumed it had been one of us and went to see what we wanted, only to find out that no one was on the second or third floors. He is not the only one who has heard voices from the staircase. One other night, before we opened around 3 a.m., one of us stayed late finishing up some paperwork. At that time, our office was on the first floor, and it was the door right next to the staircase. When he was leaving, he heard a girl's voice talking as if she was in conversation with someone else at the top of the stairs. Like the repair person, he couldn't make out what was being said. He looked up only to see pitch black. No lights were on upstairs, and the building would have been completely empty.
No.
Yep. He did not know which was worse, the idea of finding strangers in the building or finding ghosts. He did not investigate and left quickly.
Can you imagine, like, who would just be chilling, talking in the pitch black darkness in the middle of the night?
It'd be fucking weird.
Like, that would have to be a ghost.
Uh-huh.
Like, especially if it was a female voice, just like a little person, like a young girl, like just chilling, talking in the dark at 3 a.m. No, I don't think so.
Yeah. No. It's
Oh
ridiculous.
my god.
So
scary.
There it is.
That's so cool that they included that in their pamphlet.
I know.
Love it.
It's so cute.
I love it.
They're finally embracing the hauntedness.
I know. We're going to maybe see if we can talk to some of the staff later tonight and ask them if they've ever experienced anything. Hopefully they're open to those kinds of questions. So.
I hope so, because that'd be really cool.
So,
and then the next episode we can talk about what we experienced, because I know you guys want to know that.
I hope it's like at least one thing. I don't want like scary shit happening all night. I just want like one little thing, like my keys move slightly.
Yeah.
I'll be fine with that.
Yeah, just a little something. So, Caroline, Gus, prostitutes come to us.
Captain, dude.
Captain, old captain.
Old captain.
Sea captain.
Just don't make our room smell like old fish and salt water.
Yeah, please don't.
Okay.
That's not cool.
All right, friends. So now is your favorite segment.
Favorite segment.
It is your craft cocktail cult.
Craft cocktail cult.
So, we are bringing you a recipe tonight that is very simple. And it's a classic drink recipe, but I don't think I've ever had one, actually.
I don't think we should order one tonight, and we take picture.
Yes.
Fucking smart shit.
Smart as shit. Okay, so you guys, we're going to order one at the bar, because we can do that now. COVID restrictions are finally ending.
Yeah, and we're over 21, so we can drink alcohol.
Correct.
If you didn't know that from our copious drinking.
Oh my god, if we were underage and hosting a craft cocktail cult, that would be sad.
Dude.
So what we're gonna, the recipe, in case you've never had one like us, which is still kind of unreal to me,
seriously,
we're talking about a Manhattan. So this can
from New York.
Correct.
Perhaps not.
No, actually, so no one is quite sure who invented the Manhattan.
Oh.
It emerged, interesting. Okay, it emerged in the late 19th century in New York or possibly New Orleans.
Oh,
they don't actually know. New Orleans. So this can be made with bourbon or rye whiskey. All right, so this recipe is dumb. It's in milliliters. I don't know how to translate that to ounces. So we're going to go with, it's just like basically 1 to 2 parts. So you're going to have 2 parts bourbon or rye whiskey, 1 part sweet red vermouth, a few dashes of Angostura bitters, and you're going to garnish with a cocktail cherry. My favorite, of course, is Luxardo cherries. So basically put all of that into a cocktail shaker, fill with ice, and stir well. Then strain into a coupe glass and garnish with your cherry of choice. Simple, easy, delicious.
Seems like a really weird drink to have a cherry.
Yeah, I don't know.
For garnish.
I don't know. It's like dark colored. It's whiskey.
I suppose.
It's whiskey, I guess. So I don't.
I mean, a Luxardo cherry would be fine.
Yeah.
But, like, I automatically thought of a maraschino cherry, and I'm like...
Dude, maraschino cherries are gross. Guys, splurge, get the Luxardo cherries. They're delicious.
Delicious.
They're so much better.
Oh, my gosh. So good.
Yeah, they're pretty delicious.
Yes.
So there's your recipe, friends. If you try one, let us know. I think, we'll order one tonight and see what happens.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
See if it's good.
Yep.
It is happy hour, though, and we get real drinks, so it's not going to be the fanciest sweet vermouth or...
whiskey, but it'll be cheap.
But it's fine.
So, and that's what we're all about.
Exactly.
Cheap drunks.
Yes.
All right, friends. On that note, we're going to go eat dinner.
That's it. We're going to go eat dinner and we're going to go experience some fucking paranormal shit tonight.
So try this recipe. Check us out on social media. Anna has posted some stories to Instagram and Facebook about our stay at the Thayer Hotel.
Heck yeah.
Otherwise, if you have experienced anything paranormal in your life or know someone who has or have been a part of anything that's sort of creepy or weird or interesting in any way, send us a story. We want to hear from you guys. So
yeah, we do.
Send us an email to nightmarenation19@gmail.com.
Or the social media, like Annie was saying, we're gonna have all sorts of fun stories tonight. We went live on our Facebook group. So Instagram is nightmare.nation19 or Facebook nightmare_nation19. I am there. I want to interact with you. I want to say hey. I want to message you. Let's be friends.
All that shit.
Because that's who I am.
That's Anna. She's super friendly.
Yeah, I am.
So.
But we're gonna go eat some dinner because we're both fucking hungry, and then we're gonna eat more snacks tonight. We're gonna watch some scary movies. We're gonna have some haunted shit happen to us.
It's gonna be a bonanza.
Ghost bonanza, and it's gonna be great.
Yes.
So,
until next time, friends.
You
know what you shouldn't do?
Don't do it.
And Anna made a joke when we first got here, and I was like, I'm gonna murder you. She's like, guess what I brought with me? I'm like, don't you fucking dare. She goes, a Ouija board.
Let's pull out my Ouija board.
Yeah, no, she is joking, thank God.
Don't worry, I will never, ever own a Ouija board.
Yeah, I was like, we're gonna have some serious conversations about our friendship if you brought a Ouija board into this room.
Don't worry.
So guys, please don't use a Ouija board.
Don't do it.
Please stay safe.
That's really stupid.
All right.
Okay.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.